Fernando. In at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the 1 spot. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
Well, you know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason pay off.
Here's Daniels. Toronto making their last shot. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Daniels. And stolen by Barrett. Dick, the pass to Quickly. Now Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Here's Daniels. The offensive rebound. Capella. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And Clint, Capella having a little bit of fun out there with that dunk.
Into the lane. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Daniels, that one's true.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And it's Quickly with a miss.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Brett, we've seen Quickly step up as a team leader since he came into the league.
Well, he's had tremendous confidence in what it is that he brings to a basketball team from the very beginning. It's taken him a little bit of time to gain that in the NBA setting, but he is now asserting himself as a floor general. Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Outside Dick, pass to Barnes. Throws it up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. And Capella slams it down.
And that's where you want to feed Clint Capella, deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
Now here's Barrett. We saw him with 29 points in his last game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Oh, and the jam by Capella.
And Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Barrett passes to Dick. Now here's Hunter. Over quickly. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks brand.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
And so here is Toronto, following the score by Atlanta. Here's Barrett, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Here's Daniels. Really played well against New Orleans in his last game. And there's the call on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul of the game. Hurdles checked in for Fernando.
Into the lineup for the Raptors. Number 19, Jakob Hurdle.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Daniels passes to Hunter. Just 4 to shoot. Daniels misses. Toronto has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Baseline try. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he drives in. Pass to Capella. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Now here's Barnes. No points so far. The floater, and a foul called on the way up. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
The play will be reviewed under NBA rules.
So many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the...
And so it's Clint Capella making things happen for the Hawks. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system. But he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
Daniels uses the glass to finish the layup. Daniels has got 8.
So strong at the rim. That'll serve Daniels well here in this league.
And it's Dick off the drive.
That is showing up again later. Wow. Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. All right, let's get a report from Ali.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Ali. Thank you.
Finding some room there on the perimeter, the lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Here's Daniels, guarded by Quickly. Daniels, that one's true. 10 points for him.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Barnes against Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, BA. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Toronto making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Second chance effort. Capella can't get it to go.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
How about Pirtle, the Austrian Hammer?
The Hawks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Kick out to Johnson. Back to Daniels. Over Mitchell. Here's Capella. Barnes with the rebound.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
The Hawks trailing. Pass to Capella. And here's Hunter for 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. The Raptors have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And here's Pirtle. Outside Barnes. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. On target from range. And it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Now, Pirtle, as a big, such an unselfish player, always willing to make the extra pass.
And he lobs it up. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Dick with it, and it's Hunter picking him up. Here's Barrett. Capella with a block.
Intimidating right there. Capella just gets so long at times, throws that one away.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Raptors.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Quickly is checked in for Toronto. Hunter in the post, guarded by Dick. The Hawks need to get one up here. From deep, Capella. Barnes with the rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
The reverse. And that's 2 points on the layup. Barnes has got 4 points this quarter.
We know Scotty's working on that shot. I like him getting inside, though. That's where he can use that touch.
And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Bogdanovic third.
Very steady at the line. He's the guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
To the inside. Rebound Toronto. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
That one's good for 2.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
32 seconds left in the second. Capella screen on quickly. Daniels counted from distance. Daniels has got 13 now.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Quickly against Bogdanovich. Hurdle, the pass to Barrett. Quickly drives in. Lays it up and banks it in. Quickly's got his second basket on the night.
You like Quickly's decision-making, that time calling his own number.
Capella screen on quickly. No good with the triple. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Raptors leading by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Get ready for the band.
Taking a look here now at Toronto. They don't get their home opener until next game. But tonight, they start this new season off.
And let's talk about the first half we've seen. R.J. Barrett taking the reins in this one.
I love what I've seen from RJ.
Thanks, as always.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You've got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
So for Toronto right now, they've got Bruce Brown, Chris Boucher out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Abaji in at small forward.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Raptors lead by 7. Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Mitchell. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3. And it's a 12-point Toronto lead.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Well, Grant, the Raptors are in the middle of a rebuild and are looking to establish an identity here.
Yeah, they've got some solid young pieces, specifically Scotty Barnes. They just need more experience and some time in order to learn what it takes to win at this level. They don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Young looking over the floor. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. Young from long range. Drills it from deep. Young's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Undeniable range. Young is going to pull up the moment he gets any angle out there.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I could settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trey is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. Young from long range. And it's Young again missing.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man drilling the outside shot.
And so it's Glenn Snyder here calling timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Buffkin, he's checked in for Glenn.
Once again,
While we have a moment, let's check out the highest scoring teams in the league last season. Number 5, the Hawks.
And last year, I liked watching this team operate on the offensive end. The ball movement, the patience, the confidence. You love seeing all that come together.
Pass to Brown. Back to Mitchell. Here's Boucher. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Brown. Boucher outside. There's the triple. Here's Olenek. And at last, they get one to fall.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Hawks trail by 16. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Man, that one's good. Buffkin's got his first bucket in this one.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Boucher on the screen. And it's Brown off the drive. It's intercepted. Oh, deflected. Here's Buffkin. And he makes it on the layup. 1:33 left in the third quarter here. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Over the last few years, Atlanta struggled defensively, Grant.
Yeah, the Hawks haven't been better than 20th in defensive rating since 2017. They've had some great offensive teams during that time, but their defense has held them back.
Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new. And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Buffkin. Check by Mitchell. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Olenek from the arc. Here's Mitchell. Kick out to Brown. Here's Agbaji. Hits the trifecta. Agbaji's got 5 now. Easy.
Look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Buffkin. Check by Mitchell.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow. Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Here's Rizachet. Agbaji with a rebound. It's Brown on the wing. Boucher outside. Back to Brown. The 3-ball. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Toronto Raptors lead. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Three-pointer. Knocks down the long J.
Showing the range and competitiveness as answered by Daniels.
Barrett passes to Fernando. Quickly with the ball. And he lobs it up to the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. The kick out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Here's Capella. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Raptors lead by 18.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They get the rebound. Pass to Daniels. Just 5 to shoot. Johnson a screen on quickly. Here's Daniels. From outside, off the mark. Toronto leading by 18. Now here's Barnes. Barrett finds Barnes. Going inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
A little bit of showtime there from Scotty B.
Pass to Capella. And an intentional foul right there. Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game, in the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
It's Barrett on the wing, covered by Johnson. Knocked loose. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
His first. Team's first.
And so here is Toronto. Here's Dick. Offensive rebound. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. To the middle. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Atlanta foul. Bogdanovich. His second. Team second.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Barnes the screen.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Outside Dick.
Everybody up for that one.
Goodness!
You could just feel that coming.
Oh, and he slams it down. Wow.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort for the squad.
Dyson.
And there's Barrett on the assist by Quickly.
Now, one of the keys to Barrett's game is he's got to play tough.
Hawks trail by 20. 1:33 left in the final quarter. Capella screen on Quickly. Here's Daniels. Off target with the 3. Toronto's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight, but probably none bigger than the performance for R.J. Barrett.
I have to say, he was totally unleashed tonight. Flying up and down the court, helping out however he could. He made a big impact on both ends.
Outside Bogdanovich. No good on the 3. Quickly deciding where to go with it. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Atlanta. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth. It's Daniels with a drive. The shot won't fall.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
Quickly against Bogdanovich. Now here's Quickly. Defense right on him. It's the Raptors winning this one easily. This one wasn't even. Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight.
spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Williams, and it's Martin in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the point. Hey, Coach, it's NBA opening night, one of the best dates on the calendar. I know you're as excited as I am.
I sure am. Finally, Kevin, we get some games that count. We've been waiting months for tonight, and I love how at this point, everybody has playoff aspirations.
A lot of optimism, isn't there, Coach?
There sure is. This is the best day of the year.
Now Daniels, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. And that one's good. Daniels has got his second basket of the night.
The Aussie Daniels finding his stroke from 3.
Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Here's Bridges. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the balance and focus? Knock Bridges around all you want, but he is determined to score.
One thing this team likes about Miles Bridges, Greg, he plays a lot. He's always there.
And Kevin, on a couple occasions, Bridges has been near the top in minutes played. He's got that strong 6'7" frame, and it holds up well over the season.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like it, Greg, for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And Daniels up top. He's got 5. Here's Capella. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Outside, Ball. Out to Miller. Bridges outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Capable of scorching you from the perimeter. When Bridges has a great look, he takes advantage.
Daniels passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
The drive by Ball, and the shot is good. Ball's got 6. The Hawks trail by 3. And here's Daniels. To the middle. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, good old-fashioned slam from Capella.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first quarter. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Hawks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. You know, Greg, one thing you notice, and we're just talking about this with the Hornets in recent years, a lot of changing lineups.
And you expect that with the team, with where they're at. They're looking for any advantage game to game and trying to build that identity as a franchise.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
David, that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Now, here's Johnson. Bridges with some nice defense.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside Williams. Back to Bridges. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
For 3.
Bridges has got a couple of threes now in the first for Charlotte. Daniels with it. 8 points for him. To the paint. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 7. Pass to Bridges. The kick out to Ball. They get it again. Tries again. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. On the wing, Daniels. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And a high scoring for. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Setting the floor for the Hornets. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. The Hornets trail. Miller with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Miller's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Hornets. Here is Daniels. 10 points for him. Pass to Capella. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Ball. Miller outside. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And so it's Atlanta with it. Daniels passes to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now Ball. He has 7. Bridges outside. Some solid defense from Johnson. The Hawks leading. And here's Daniels. Buries it down low. Daniels has got 12 in the game.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Ball, a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, easy money for Miller. He just generates offense.
Daniels with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And we're seeing some big paydays for NBA head coaches these days, Stan. Do you miss it?
Do I miss the paychecks? Yeah, payday was always really good in the NBA. No question about that.
What about now,
though?
What about now?
Well, it's gone through the roof, but look, the trade-off is the paydays are big, but there's not a great deal of job security, Kevin. Well, something you notice about Clint Capella is he does not play outside himself. His primary focus at all times is on being a force on the inside.
Pass to Bridges. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Hawks.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Hunter, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 6 assists in the game.
Assistance by Dyson.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. Miller sets a screen for Ball. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
On the wing, Daniels. He's got 12. Pass to Bogdanovich. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Daniels. And again, it's a pass.
Great to see things coming together for Daniels offensively. He's found a good flow here.
And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 5. Ball surveying the defense. And stolen by Bogdanovich. One-on-one fast break. And there's the call on Cody Martin. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with possession here. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Johnson. Williams with the defensive effort. Hornets have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Ball kicks to Bridges. Lets it go with a 3. And again, the Hornets missing. Here is Daniels. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we read. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Please direct your attention to...
I know my partner here appreciates the brute force, especially on the glass, right, Shaq? And they're in a good spot because of it.
And since we have... And that is...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Hornets trail by 5. We've got Matthews. Okongwu is out there with Reza Shea. And it's Roddy in at the 4 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. The shot by Curry, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And both free throws good for Curry. You know, Stan, it seems like the Hawks have been close to taking that next step now for a couple of years.
It does, Kevin, but we're still waiting, unfortunately. There's talent there, but it hasn't translated into sustained postseason success.
Hornets trail by 5. Williams a screen on the wing. Williams to the inside. Here's Richards, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Buffkin. Rebound by Williams.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You've got to make those.
90 seconds now into the second half. Now, man, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Reza Shea.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
First free throw is good. Hey, Stan, the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is, and teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the 3 spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the 3 is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
Here's Mann. Pass to Williams. Here's Richards. On the wing, Mann. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Here's Bufkin, defended by Mann. Bufkin, no good.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Mann with it. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mann's got 4 points this quarter.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. Here's Bufkin, defended by Mann. Bufkin, no good. Here's Mann. And yes, it's good. Mann's got his second bucket of the night. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Let's take a moment to look at the 2K leaderboard and see last year's high-scoring teams. Number 5, the Hawks.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on and the points really started to pile up. And taking a look here at the numbers for Clint Capella, good season for him last year. 12th in block and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
He was a top 10 rebounder last season for good reason. He's an incredibly intense guy to compete with. And for a full game, too. I mean, just nonstop. Bogdanovich dishes to Daniels. They swipe it. Here's Mann. He's covered by Daniels. Now, Mann. He's got 6. Pass to Richards. Outside for Curry. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Now, Mann sinks the three-pointer. Mann's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hornets.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Drives to the hoop. Daniels passes to Bogdanovich. He had a nice open look right there. Bogdanovich has got his first points in this one.
And that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
Here's Mann. He's covered by Daniels. Williams kicks to Curry. Going inside. And that one is off. Good work defensively by Capella. Hunter for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The Hawks trailing. And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Martin. And it's Williams at the 5 roaming the paint. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Here's Ball. Miller sets a screen for Ball. And Ball gets double teamed. There's Miller with the 3, and it's Daniels with the rebound. To tie it up. And it's all evened up.
Love the work there. They got the most out of that possession.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Here he goes. And Ball slams it in.
And there's that athleticism. Man, does Ball get up fast for that one.
Stolen by Ball. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Goes up, and Ball slams it in.
And this is what you love about the game. Superb defense, great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Daniel from outside. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity.
And we've come to expect big things from LaMelo offensively. He loves to attack you on that end.
Here is Daniels. He's covered by Ball. Stolen by Ball. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes. Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Yeah, they're not pulling any punches here. Even the guards are attacking the basket.
Bogdanovich dishes to Hunter. Over Martin. Hunter no good. Hornets leading by 6. Martin with it and guarded by Capella. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Ball. Out to Miller. Lock at 6. And Miller throws it down hard.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Ball against Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. Three-pointer, Daniels. Ball with the rebound. And here's Charlotte. They're on an 11-3 run. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Daniels from outside. Unable to get that one. Bridges with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. It's Martin on the wing. Good on the triple. Martin's got the lead up to 11 now for Charlotte.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Charlotte.
This is a game where defense, steal specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LaMelo Ball.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Here's Daniels. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Outside, Ball. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. Rebounded by Capella. And so it's Charlotte with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's
fire.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA. On 2K, and a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams, and it's Martin in at the 3. And for Toronto, Barrett is the 3, and Barnes will play the 4. Brady Dick out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Fernando in at the 5. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went, you have a chance to do something special, something great. Time to start fresh and build on that optimism.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. Toronto making their last shot. And that one drops.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Count that one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And Ball throws it down.
Yeah, you can see the impressive vertical of LaMelo. This guy gets to the cup and slams it home.
Outside Barnes. All sorts of time. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
Now here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
For Charlotte, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Something this Raptors team does very well is move the ball doors.
Yeah, B.A., this is an unselfish group of guys. They like moving the basketball, getting everybody involved. Amazing when a team has everybody touch it, how good it feels.
Barnes finds Barrett. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Now here's Barnes. Barrett a screen on Bridges. Barnes, it's good.
How about Scotty Barnes showing off his IQ and pick and roll? Does a nice job finding his teammate.
There's Ball with a three. The shot, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. Shoots over Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And how about Scotty Barnes, Doris? Named an All-Star during his 3rd season in 2024.
And in fact, the 3rd youngest All-Star that year. Listen, he has upgraded his playmaking. He's still getting better, and I think that's the scary part for the rest of the league.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Fires for 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Here's Dick. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Ball outside. Martin outside. The 3. It's rebounded by Barrett. The Raptors with a lead. Dick, the pass to Quickly. Back to Dick. Quickly outside. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball outside. Seconds left in the first quarter of the game. They can't stop the run with that one.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got his 2nd basket of the night.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Barnes, it's good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Ball surveys the floor. Martin outside. Back to Ball. Launches it from deep. And so it's Toronto closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great. And for those of you just tuning in, 2nd quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And so in the game for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Cody Martin is out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Barrett can't hit. Hornets trail by 7. The Hornets are in the midst of a playoff drought. Their last appearance was 2015, Doris.
Yeah, B.A., that's the longest active streak in the league, not something you love to be associated with. And listen, like other organizations, they've hit on some draft picks, they've missed on some draft picks. A lot of the problem has been injuries that have plagued this organization.
Now here's Miller, coming off a 34-point game against Philadelphia.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Pass to Quickly. And we played through the first minute here in the 2nd. Outside Barnes. And it's Martin with the rebound. And for the Hornets, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Brandon Miller caught some flack when he named Paul George as his GOAT, but PG-13 said, I know what he meant by it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest of all time, but it's about who inspires you. Miller, for his part, not backing down and saying, how the league is built now, Paul George is the right person to study for this generation. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Raptors. Bridges outside. Launches it on target from range. Bridges has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Brandon Miller. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Dick gets the bucket.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Ball outside. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line.
Dick gets the bucket.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Quickly passes to Dick. Outside Barnes. Pass to Quickly. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes is going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
Well, Emmanuel Quickly is a combo guard who impacts both sides of the ball, Doris.
There's no question about it. He's a floor spacer. He can create for himself or his teammates. And defensively, longer than you think and very mobile. There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
Inside, and stolen by Williams. Miller with it, picked up by Dick. Bridges against Quickly. Bridges down low, and that one good. Now just a 4-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Kicks it out to Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Brandon Miller.
Boy, you love Barnes being assertive on offense. He forces the defense to foul him there.
The big challenge for the Hornets in recent years has been just staying healthy, Doris.
You're right, B.A., and I think that's the extra frustrating part because there are some quality young pieces in the city and for the organization. You know that old expression, the best ability is availability. Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Quickly with the ball. Martin picks him up, and that one's good. Quickly's gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Up top Ball. 14 points for him.
Send it back, Scotty Barnes. Show off that defensive acumen.
Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. The 3 from Ball. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
Monster buzzer beater. Helps carve into that deficit. It's anyone's game now.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Raptors out in front, leading by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. And in our game with the Raptors, a close, entertaining first half.
I like what they're doing. Playing with physicality, they've worked.
Glad you could join us.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far, unstoppable.
The big men for him. Olynyk and Pirtle. Mitchell out there with Bruce Brown. And it's Abaji in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. They get it again. Toronto leading by 3. Brown finds Mitchell. Back to Brown. Driving in. From behind the arc. Mitchell misses.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Charlotte shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Seth Curry gives testament to the fact that you do not have to be drafted to find your way to being an integral part of teams. This guy is a tremendous basketball player.
Now here's Man. For the lead. Rebound by Olynyk.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. The kick to Olynyk. Abaji, the pass to Mitchell. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Here's Abaji. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Doris, Trey Mann is an example of a semi-late bloomer in the NBA.
The NBA, that's not unusual for a player in his early 20s. Now he's been with a couple of different organizations. There's a versatility to how he contributes to the stat sheet. And a lot of times, especially for somebody of Trey Mann's skill set, it's about fit.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming on the free throw. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight.
What you love about Bruce Brown, guys, is how special his work ethic is. This guy defensively has been on point, but to stay on the floor, he's really developed offensively. Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Olynyk passes to Mitchell. Screen by Olynyk. Fires from the wing. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Olynyk's got his first points of the night.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Green, a screen. Man. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Toronto leading by 3. There's a screen. Left side, Brown. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Abaji, pass to Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. Hornets trail by 3.
Raptors foul. Davion Mitchell. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
2 minutes remaining in the
Curry against Brown. The kick out to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Wow, what a finish at the rim by Grant Williams. I didn't know he had that in his game, fellas.
To the left wing. And there's 1:38 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Mitchell. Here's Abaji. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the presence of mind from Kelly Olynyk, knowing someone's open, finds him quickly.
After their title in 2019, the Raptors have struggled to stay among the league's elite stores.
Well, think about it, BA. The driver of that title success was Kawhi Leonard and Kyle Lowry. Both of those players are gone. Very hard to replace players of that caliber. Almost inevitable they were going to take a step back.
And so here is Toronto after the basket by Charlotte. From deep, Mitchell. The rebound by Mann. Charlotte trailing. To the inside. Tipped. Outside Curry. Outside man. Lets a floater go. Nice D from Brown. For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Here's Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy is a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now here's man. Jacks up a 3. Albaji with a rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Mitchell's shot is good.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And here's man. With 2 seconds left. And he takes it up and lays it in. Man's got 6 points.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
The third quarter comes to a close. Toronto out in front, up 5. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Mark Williams out there with Miles Bridges. And it's Martin in at the small forward position. And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes B.A. when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future. Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
Well, Doris, one thing about LaMelo Ball, not many true point guards walking around at 6'7".
B.A., the length of a forward and yet one of the most prolific playmakers in the game today. That gives a coach a lot of versatility and options with one individual player.
Ball no good. Raptors lead by 6. Outside Barrett. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, the handles of R.J. Barrett on full display. What a pretty drive.
Charlotte is shooting is around 55% so far. Ball outside. Martin outside. Clock at 6. And he jams it home with authority.
That unselfishness of LaMelo has been on display since day one.
Quickly drives in. Pass to Fernando. Outside Barnes. And the 3 off target. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. They trail by 6. Bridges outside. Off target from outside. For Toronto, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. 3, Barrett. Hornets with the rebound. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here, and the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Barnes, it's good.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
Hornets trail by 5. Ball outside. Miller left side. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Miller hits them both.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Barrett passes to Barnes. Quickly outside. For three, Barrett. They get it back. Back to Quickly.
2 minutes remaining in regulation time.
Barrett against ball. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Ball outside. Charlotte, no good that time either.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line. Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Ball passes to Martin. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Barnes with a screen on Miller. Pass to Fernando. Here's Quickly. Now Barnes. Now here's Barrett. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's going to be on Miles Bridges.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to drop contact and get himself to the line. Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
Martin a screen. 50 seconds left in the game. Takes the three. He can't get that one to fall. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Barnes passes to Dick. He drops it from range. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Ball against Barrett. Bridges, left side. That one goes in. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. So it's Toronto picking up the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
Atlanta Hawks. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point. And for the Raptors, in at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the center. And this season's still very young. Greg, what are you looking forward to this year?
Well, Kevin, I'm always interested in the rookies, seeing which guys step up. The leap to the NBA can be a huge one, so you never know what will happen with some of these young players.
And Barrett shoots it in.
And RJ can play where he's mixing up speeds, but is also in control of himself. This is the kind of stuff you get from him.
Now, here's Hunter, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. And it's the Raptors' ball. 4-point game. Barrett kicks to quickly. Barnes against Johnson. Outside, Barrett. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
First team foul.
Well, such a multi-tooled player. RJ Barrett can get you points, can make plays for others, and he's a terrific rebounder for his size.
So he comes up empty, missing both. RJ Barrett has established himself as a guy who can play a lot of different roles. Brent, a very versatile player.
A versatile player, Kevin, for sure, and the scoring has been there, but I don't think that's what you rely on with RJ Barrett. You want him to be a complementary player that plays in different positions on the floor to put the defense at a disadvantage. He's that skilled, and he has that ability to grow that.
A slow start for Atlanta in this one. Will it go? And that one's good. Daniels.
A great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
Yeah, and he's so-so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pirtle, the pass to quickly. Barrett for 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Daniels from outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And Toronto has possession following the missed shot by DeAndre Hunter. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Daniels with it, guarded now by Barnes. And here's Daniels. Fires away from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some. Daniels has got 6.
And you can see how comfortable Daniels is running that pick and roll. He called his own number that time.
Barrett with a screen on Bogdanovich. Dick finds Barrett. It doesn't go for him. The Hawks trail by 3. Gregson's making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021. The Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
So it's the Hawks now, following the miss by Scotty Barnes.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now, here's Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. Barnes outside. And it's Barnes snapping it down.
You give Barnes any kind of opening, he's going to attack that rim.
Daniels with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Off target with his 3.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
It's good from long range. He has 5.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots that knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And here's Daniels after R.J. Barrett hitting the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Hunter kicks to Capella. No good, unable to end this run.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Dick, that one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Capella with a screen on Quickly. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Pass to Dick. Barrett inside the 3-point line. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court right now for the Hawks. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. The pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. And it's Daniels in at the point guard position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Now Barnes, following Bogdanovich's three-point attempt.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA. He had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a leap.
Dick passes to Barnes. Pulls up from the corner. Good. He hits the jump shot. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Barrett. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hunter with it. And now by Barnes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Scotty Barnes. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Atlanta with it. Down by 12. Screen by Capella. Inside. And the dunk by Capella.
Capella just smashing through the contact on the inside that time.
Here's Quickly. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. As a screener, you know you're going to get hit, you're going to absorb some contact, but it's worth it. It opens up things for your teammates.
That free throw good from Daniels. Brent, would you say the point guard is considered the toughest position to play in basketball?
You know, Kevin, I think there's been a massive shift in what the point guard represents in the NBA game. I mean, how many teams over the past couple of years that have won championships have played with a traditional setup guard? What we're looking at is duos that can dribble, pass, and shoot and devastate defenses.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Dick passes to Quickly. No good on the triple. The Hawks trail by 9. Capella with a screen on Quickly. Three-pointer, Daniels. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Barrett, no good. The kick out to Barnes. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson. Great showing for him last season. He was around 16 points per last year. 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now Hunter, following the three-point attempt by Scotty Barnes. Hunter, and Pirtles sends it back.
And Pirtles got a high defensive IQ, great awareness, which is why he's able to block and alter so many shots.
Here's Daniels, and 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Here's Daniels after R.J. Barrett's bucket. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Daniels.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Knocks down the 3-ball. Barrett's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for the Raptors.
And get some payback there. Barrett went to the arc, eager to answer with that 3.
Here's Daniels, quickly covering. Daniels dishes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Daniels has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Pass to Quickly. Taken away. With the drive, here's Daniels. 1 second left, and that's 2 points on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Toronto lead.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
You know, right now for the Hawks, like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, and let's discuss the first half. So far, Atlanta's in a close one.
I'm surprised it's this close, not gonna lie. They played some weak defense.
That is more than enough.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. They've got Bruce Brown. Also Mitchell out there. And it's Abaji in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Here's Rizachet. Here's Bufkin. Just 5 to shoot. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Number 1, the Raptors.
Do they love to run? I mean, nobody did it better. They would get out in the lanes and push the ball even after makes.
Brown. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks trail by 4. Here's Roddy, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Okongwu. Pass to Roddy. Outside Matthews. A putback. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Into the lane.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Raptors leading by 5. Brown sends a screen for Mitchell. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Mitchell. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Okongwu down low. Here's Roddy. The Hawks again can't hit.
Well, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
The offensive rebound, Fernando. Finds it again, and Olynyk kicks to Brown. Pass to Olynyk. Fires from deep. The shot misses.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Buffkin. Covered by Mitchell. Buffkin with the bucket. Buffkin's got his first 2 points. Here's Abaji. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Raptors lead by 7.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And there's the drive.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
Brown outside. There's the pick. Out to the right wing. Here's Abaji. Connects from 3-point range. Abaji's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And not the tightest D right there. And he's going to punish you if you give him that much space. That 3-point shot is his bread and butter. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. So it's Toronto now, after the basket by Atlanta.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The Hawks trail by 8. And here's Matthews from the arc. Abaji pulls it in. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Brown. Here's Abaji. 7 points in the game. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And he dunks it down.
Did you just see what I saw? I mean, that move was out of this world.
Executed to perfection, Greg. I mean, he had the rim in his sights and was not going to be stopped. Here's Buffkin. The Raptors getting the bucket. Outside Matthews. Shoots the three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Fernando's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
And so it's Toronto enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Atlanta, the pairing up front, Johnson and Capella. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. And it's Daniels in at the point. You know, whether he's coming off the bench or Brent starting, Emmanuel quickly can score.
IQ is something else. I mean, he finished 2nd in the 6th man of the year voting in one season. And he's capable of putting up 30 as a starter or as a reserve. But it's a unique perspective to sit on that bench, watch the flow of the game, and come in and be impactful. IQ does that.
Here's Dick. Rebound by the Hawks. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Dick. Here's Barrett. Takes it inside.
RJ's instincts are to score, and his instincts are taking over right now.
The Hawks trail by 16. Down low, and there's another turnover by Atlanta.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Now, here's Quickly. Puts up a deep 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Daniels, quickly covering the 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Quickly.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 18.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Daniels from outside. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last. Here's Barrett, and stolen by Hunter. Stolen by Quickly. Launches the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. Hunter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Right side, Bogdanovich. Hurdle with the steal. Pass to Quickly. Now Dick from deep. And again, no good by Toronto. The Hawks trail by 18. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Dick. And you talk about a guy taking a leap. Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his 3rd NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power, and so naturally they're able to settle into the role they're going to play? That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
And you look at Grady Dick's physical gifts, and you see it's all there. Size, length, careful training, and hard work could make him into something special.
Atlanta's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And Barrett gets it to go.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his
And
first
what do you guys
personal
think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
And Bogdanovich takes to Capella. It's stolen by Barrett. Barnes outside. For the three. Nailed from three-point land. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Raptors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this four-game season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for R.J. Barrett.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Pirtle inside. Capella's there.
Capella out there defensively, battling and trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Barrett kicks to Quickly. Barrett setting a pick for Quickly. Lob pass to Barrett.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Barnes. That shot, no good. Hunter with some nice defense. Now Daniels. Pass to Hunter. Takes the three. And no good. And so Toronto takes this, but by a big margin. They've poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be Welcome to... Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Filling out the wings is Bogdanovich and Hunter. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. And it's Daniels in at the point. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Mark Williams. And it's Martin in at the 3. Year after year, this early portion of the season is characterized by a great deal of overreaction, Grant.
The media and fans build up a lot of expectations in the offseason. And it's not that bad, but when those expectations aren't met, watch out. Listen, we all just need to settle down and see how things play out. The season is still very young.
Now here's Miller. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. He was talking about unsung contributions, particularly those from Clint Capella. He cited the hard screens, the rebounding, the willingness to get his hands dirty. This is a guy who never complains. He just puts his hard hat on and he goes to work. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Martin, coming off a 12-point game. Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Among the best ball handlers in the league, for sure. LaMelo, right to the rack.
Recent years have been a bit of a struggle for the Hornets, Clark.
No doubt about it, B.A. I mean, they've dealt with injuries that have really been problematic and roster changes as well. I mean, very much a team in transition, trying to figure out who they are and what they can be. And it's hard to get things clicking when you're having changes in your roster compounded by injuries as well.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Out to Bridges, fires the 3, sends it home from three-point land.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
To the middle, and stolen by Bridges. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Miller. Finished off the break.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Capella screen on Ball. Daniels passes to Capella. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
The 6'10" Capella showing you some bounce on that alley-oop.
Ball looks over the floor. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Three-pointer off the mark. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Daniels. Gets the 3 ball to go. Daniels has got 5.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Ball outside. Martin a screen. Shot from the low post is good. He has 7.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Daniels. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Get it, young fella. Dyson Daniels has a lot of tools, showing his hops on that one.
Down low. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage at his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Miller bouncing with some flavor to the rack.
Here's Daniels, pounded by Ball. Daniels misses.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Martin outside. Back to Ball. Martin with a screen on Johnson. Here's Ball. Martin outside. 4-3. The rebound by Bogdanovich.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Let's go with a 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Charlotte leading by 9. Martin outside. Pass to Bridges. Ball, a screen on Johnson. The kick out to Ball. 4 on the clock. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Charlotte.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Williams is out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Martin in at small forward. That's the Hornets 5. Pass to Johnson. Here's Capella. Bogdanovich on the wing. And a slam dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
KVA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Here's Daniels, hounded by Ball. Capella can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass. You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And there's the athletic grace of LaMelo Ball. Poetic.
Here's Daniels. That one's off. He's 4 for 9. Hornets leading by 8. Martin takes it in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
It's hard to question the energy LaMelo Ball brings to the court every night, Clark.
It certainly is, and it's contagious, B.A. That's what I like about it. He elevates other guys. As a teammate playing with LaMelo, he elevates your energy level because you've got to match his. He gives the team, I think, a nice edge in being able to perform on a consistent basis.
And out of bounds, Charlotte will have it.
Charlotte ball.
And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. The fourth spot held by Atlanta.
Second chance points were crucial to their offensive production, so they worked to maximize that strength.
Hawks trail by 9. Here's Daniels, outside Johnson. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The last time these two clubs came together was also in this building, with an unfortunate ending for the home team.
Last time they lost a close one against this team. You have to wonder what they could have done if it wasn't for their foul trouble in that game.
When you are in foul trouble, it makes you less aggressive defensively. And when that's the case, it's hard to offer the kind of resistance that you need to. That was in the back of the mind, the foul trouble they were in.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on DeAndre Hunter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Hawks trail by 11. 1:03 left in the first half of this game. Kept alive, Capella. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Ball outside. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Drops in the 3. Miller's got 9.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Daniels passes to Capella. Outside Johnson. Looking to end the run. Knocks down the long J. Johnson's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Ball outside. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be right back with you shortly.
You know what I was just thinking about, fellas? The NBA has lots of bright lights, maybe too bright for some. Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Atlanta Hawks.
Where's the intense?
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And Atlanta, looking at who they've got. We've got a Kongwu, and it's Roddy in at the 4. Pass to Green. On the wing, Curry, guarded by a Kongwu. Curry passes to Richards. And that one drops for him. Richards has got his first basket. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. 13-point lead. Outside Curry.
Atlanta foul call. Garrison Matthews. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Outside man. 6 to shoot. From the wing. It's rebounded by Roddy. Hawks trail by 13. Pass to a Kongwu. Lets it go from deep. Atlanta again missing.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Right side man. Outside Curry. Back to man. Rejected by a Kongwu. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Outside, Green. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Driving inside. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
And how about the Aussie Josh Green? An athletic wing. He's become a real threat from outside.
And I like that he's added that to his game because he gives you all the intangibles. He's a physical presence. He's an excellent defender. He moves well without the ball. When he's knocking down threes, it takes him to another level as an offensive player. He's got a chance to be a really special player going forward.
Back to man.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Richards, the pass to man. Tries it from 16. The rebound by Atlanta.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Charlotte leading by 13. And here's Curry. Pass to Richards. Now man. And that's a foul called on Onyeka Okongwu. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Man, the pass to Williams. That shot is off. Hawks trail by 13. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Here's Robbie. He's guarded by man. From deep. No luck on that one. Green with the defensive effort. The Hornets have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Richards has got 4 points in the quarter. 43 seconds left in the third. Pass to Okongwu. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Green. Charlotte leading by 15. Richards' shot is off. Now here's Okongwu. He's scoreless. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Curry drives in. Pass to Williams. And he's going for the oop here. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Charlotte liking their chances. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Ball and Miller pair up as the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Cody Martin, and it's Williams in at center. So that's the group out there for Charlotte.
How about the force of that dunk by Capella? Wow.
Ball outside. Bridges outside. Hunter against Miller. The three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. Guarded by Miller. Capella inside. Working on Williams. Pass to Johnson. Solid defense from Williams.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Ball against Bogdanovich. Ball passes to Miller. This one for three. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Hunter. The three is up. Fires in the triple.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
outside. Knocked away. And a fast break now for the Hawks. Here's Dick.
Wow.
You want some? Woo! You got some.
He was looking in the basket on that one.
Ball outside. Six on the shot clock. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Hawks trail by 8. Here's Daniels. Capella, screen on ball. It's Daniels with a drive. Capella. Outside Hunter. From downtown. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Now here's Ball. Defense is right there. Soft touch off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 10.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
Puts up a 3. Daniels, that one's true. Daniels has got 5 points in the quarter.
And his perimeter shooting might be the key to trimming their deficit.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing at the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league. Can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Ball outside. And Ball throws it down.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Clint Capella. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Miller. It's Martin on the wing. Offline with a 3. And Atlanta with possession here. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
It's Daniels with a drive. Got a hand on it.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Here's Daniels. They get it back. Puts up a deep 3. The shot misses. And Williams has got the ball here for Charlotte. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
And so the Hornets take the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show.
And you've got it on 2K. Here we are. Early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel Quickly, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. Ball feeling it out a bit. Martin with a screen on Barrett. Ball kicks to Miller for 3. And Pirtle pulls it down. Barnes against Bridges. Stolen by Martin. Fast break now for Charlotte. Here's Ball, and Ball slips it in.
Well, this is how you finish in transition. LaMelo Ball being rewarded for the hustle.
And Doris, a new era began in Charlotte after Michael Jordan's departure as owner in 2023.
And Kevin, with that ownership change, there's always a transition period, and it may take a while for the Hornets to find success, but there are some reasons for optimism, and you begin with the young point guard. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Coach had praise for one of the opponents tonight, the versatile Scotty Barnes. He told me Scotty's somebody that can do it all. He can score, pass, rebound, and defend multiple positions. That's rare for a player his age. So, Kevin, Scotty's still growing as a player.
Thank you, David. The drive by Barnes. Banked in off the glass.
We know Scotty Barnes will embrace the physicality. That score is about concentration.
Barrett against Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead.
Assist from.
Oh my goodness, that was electric. R.J. Barrett with a little flash.
Ball against Barrett, and Ball slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Barnes finds Dick. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Barrett against Ball. Bridges up top.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer.
Here's Ball. Pass to Bridges. Back to Ball. Four on the shot clock. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors leading by 3. It's stolen by Martin. And it's Miller in the corner from past the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And nice mechanics from Miller there. Ready to fire as that pass is coming.
Barnes dishes to Pirtle. Back to Barnes. Barrett setting a pick for Barnes. Here's Dick. Covered by Miller. Back to Dick. Barrett against Martin. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Ball, the pass to Williams. Barrett against Ball. From outside the arc. Toronto grabs the miss. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
On the wing, Miller. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first.
Wow, how about LaMelo, the recipient of the lob pass? That is beautifully done.
A 3 from Quickly sinks the three-pointer. Quickly's got 5.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ball from long range. No good on the last second attempt there. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Raptors?
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. And they're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Williams is out there with Bridges, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the new leadership in Charlotte has made it clear that it's not going in for quick fixes. The goal is sustained success, building with youth and development. No roster flexibility or a blank slate, but with some promising young players and more help, there's nowhere to go but up. Kevin?
Health is huge. That's the hope. Hey, David, thank you. One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Lets it go from 14. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Here's Quickly. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Left side, Ball. Miller with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Miller's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hornets.
Loves hitting those threes, especially off movement. It makes Miller so tough to defend.
Dick, that's good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup, nicely done.
Here's Miller in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And this is what you like about Miller. He has great range from 3, but he can also make tough shots in traffic.
Right side, ball. No good from outside.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
It's Barrett on the wing, defended by Bridges. Puts it up. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Barrett's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you talk about a gifted finisher. R.J. Barrett, soft touch on the interior.
Martin with a screen on Barrett. Ball with it. He's picked up by Dick. Outside, ball. Three-pointer, 5 to shoot. The shot, no good.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Hands it from downtown. Barnes has got 5 now.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Barrett against Ball. It seems every season, Doris, we have players speak out on being unhappy with their role.
Well, consider, Kevin, that if you are one player on a roster in the NBA, how coveted each of those spots are, but also how competitive they are. You don't get there without that nature, which means you want to play.
And here's Barnes for 3, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Here's Ball, and the layup falls.
2 points.
He's got 15.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Barrett setting a pick for Dick. Lob pass to Barrett, an emphatic LU jam.
Well, you can't fall asleep on R.J. Barrett. Got the size, got the ups. Go ahead. Easy work right there, R.J.
Martin with a screen on quickly. Miller outside. Nice D from Barrett.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And the rebound goes to Martin. Hornets trail by 3. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
There is just such enthusiasm, such a love for the game with LaMelo. Shot after shot going down.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Miller, no up. Right side, Barrett. It's over Bridges. What a performance from R.J. Barrett. He has been the story for the Toronto Raptors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this.
So, guys, what are your keys for the second half of a close one like this?
Rebound, passing, shooting. I think those.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
You can see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition.
And that about wraps.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Mitchell is out there with Brooke. And folks, the coach's challenge has been
first personal foul, first team foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constitutes the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Brown. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brown's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
Yeah, Bruce Brown can be very effective in the lane. Keeps you off balance with his timing.
Green with a screen on Mitchell. Man passes to Green. Back to Man. Abaji pulls it in.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes' 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And, Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him. When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
Here's Abaji. Up again. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Outside Williams. Stolen by Mitchell. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Green finds Williams. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, sometimes what separates Grant Williams is the power he plays with, great strength.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Brown. Pass to Olynyk.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. Buries it from three-point range. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Man, covered by Mitchell. Man can't hit. Raptors leading by 6. There's the 3. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Pass to Man. One-on-one fast break. Here's Abaji. Lays it up off the glass. And now an 8-point Raptor lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Man passes to Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got his first points in this one.
Well, you know that Seth Curry will be aggressive regardless of where he is on the floor. Nice look inside there.
Here's Mitchell to the inside. Brown dishes to Olynyk. Back to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Chalk up 2 there. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Richards. Here's man, covered by Mitchell. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
Here's Abaji. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Abaji's got the lead up to 8 now for the Raptors. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Three tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Toronto leading by 5. The guard spots filled in by Ball and Miller. Bridges out there with Martin, and it's Williams at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
Boy, when quickly drives, you see that suddenness, and there's also a control there. Both are important.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive stop.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Barnes is so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Barrett kicks to quickly. Off target from outside. Hornets trail by 5. Now Ball. Pass to Martin. Up and in on the way.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
The drive by Barnes. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
It's problematic for the defense because Scotty Barnes has been allowed to catch his rhythm, and his game is really flowing right now.
Outside, Ball. Miller outside. Back to Ball. 6 to shoot. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller, no luck. Raptors leading by 5. Here's Dick. Plays it up and banks it in.
Not just a jump shooter. Dick can operate inside that restricted area.
The drive by Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Ball with a wide open look. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 24.
Well, LaMelo Ball relishes these moments. That young man has no fear.
Here's Barnes. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Ball. No one near him. And there's another one for the Hornets.
And that is a big-time basket. LaMelo entered the league at 19 with such high expectations. This young man Ball is used to the spotlight.
And the dunk by Dick.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
Then my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Ball, no good.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Inside, Williams. Ball finds Williams. Miller outside. The kick out to Ball. Over Bennett. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Here's Barnes. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. Trailing by 4, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
Pass to Quickly. Now Dick. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ball with it. Williams sets a screen for Ball. Driving to the basket. Count it.
LaMelo Ball is never rattled. Doesn't matter how close the score or what the situation. This guy unafraid of big shots.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish.